Good morning, grade 1. How are you today? Today is Thursday, 26 March. After we finish reading our story, I said we will answer this question of the week. First, just to revise, what is the title of the story? Honey Bees. What is the genre for this story? Expository text. Expository text. What is expository text? Tells facts about real people, places, animals, or things. This article tells about honeybees. Okay, come again to our question of the week. How is an insect community like a community of people? How is an insect community? Insect community means the family of all insects, okay? Like a community of people. How is an insect community like a community of people? Here, in this paper, this is the answer of the question. Just to know it, okay? Just to read and know it. How is an insect community like a people? Insects and people work together. Insects and people work together. Insects and people live in groups. Insects live in groups and people also live in groups, as we see in our story. Insects and people in a community share. Insects and people in a community share. Insects and people can live in different climates. Insects and people can live in different climates. Means can live in winter, in summer, day and night. Okay? Insects and people live in a community. Insects and people live in a community. Live in a community means they have a lot of people in this community, a lot of insects in this community, as we see in our story. We have worker bees, we have small babies, we have queen, and like this. Insects and people woke up in the morning. Insects and people wake up in the morning. As you wake up in the morning, the insects also wake up in the morning. Insects and people are industrious. Insects and people are industrious. Insects and people can feed others. Insects and people can feed others. Insects and people can feed others. As we see in our story, how the worker bees feed honey to other bees. Also, people feed others. As your mom feed you, make breakfast for you, make dinner for you, make lunch for you. So insects feed others and also people feed others. This is our question of this week, and this is some answer for it. If you please can choose any sentence from this one, okay, please say it and send while you are saying this sentence, okay? For example, say to me, insects and people feed others. Insects and people live in a community. Okay, say the sentence and make a video while you are saying it and send back to me. Again, we now will go to this page about expository paragraph. About what? Expository paragraph. Okay, how to write an expository paragraph. First, we will know what is an expository paragraph. Explains real things. Explains real things. The student model on the next page is an example of an expository paragraph. To write real things about insects, for example. Look here on the other page. This is a model. You can make like it. Ants. This student write about ants. Write an expository paragraph about ants. Means he writes some facts, real facts about ants. As you know many facts about bees in your story, he also know about ants and he write these sentences about them. Ants live together. Look at the first sentence, capital A, and look at this distance. In the beginning of the paragraph, we leave this distance. Do not write here. Make a space. We call this space indent. We call this space in English indent. Then we write the word ants live together. This is the first sentence. And then at the end of the sentence, we put full stop. Little ants have big jobs. Look here, he complete the sentence and then he start from the beginning again, not from here. He start from the beginning of the line, not from here. So you have to leave this space at the beginning of your line, just the first line. Little ants have big jobs. Then put full stop. Then start the second sentence with capital letter. Some ants find food and put full stop. Some ants take care of the queen and put full stop. Okay, look how he writes. I am sure you can write a paragraph like this. You can write about bees. You know many ideas from our story about bees. Write here in the middle bees and start your sentence like bees. Bees live together. Okay, right? Worker bees feed honey to other bees. Right? Worker or bees sleep at night. Bees wake up when the sun shines. You can find many sentences in our story to write this paragraph. Just make it like this. 3 or 4 sentences. Don't make it long, okay? But please leave this space at the beginning of the paragraph. And write it in your copy, okay? Take a photo, show it to me, and thank you very much.